Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fahriansha, and good morning. Um, let me introduce our group from class B. We are there's five members of my group or of us. Uh, my name is Fahriansha. I am as the first speaker from this video or for this presentation. And the second one is Nadia, and the third one is Wahyu, Muhammad Rifki Wahyudi, and the fourth one is Serena Nelianti, and the last one is Serena Rahayu. So I just I like I would like to start this discussion with three words that using in a slang or a word in using in a common English. So the first word is cheers, a friendly expression say just before you drink an alcohol. For example, you might say cheers, your good health. So this word that can be um used to informal situation used to mean thank you, I've saved you seat. Cheers, mate. All right. And the third one is UK informal, used to mean goodbye, bye, cheers, or see you next time, next week. So that's some cheers mean in some slang. And the second word is a doji. Doji is an incredibly useful word that British people use to describe anything we're a bit concerned about. It can be used mean anything that's low quality, potentially dangerous, or unreliable. For example, I wouldn't go to that pub. It can be dodgy late at night. So it's just like something can be dangerous. So we set to something that can be dangerous and that will will happen soon. So the third one on the last one is brilliant. The word of brilliant is it means a genius as a noun. So someone who is much more intelligent or skillful than other people. For example, if someone good at music, they they they're playing music very well, and we said, "Brilliant! You're really good at that," and so on and so on. So I think that's all from me from the two slang word and the one common word. Cheers, doji, and the last one is genius. Thank you or brilliant. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allow me to introduce myself in the third time. My name is Nadia. I'm from class B. I will continue the material. Here I will explain about idiom. Okay, the first idiom is wicked. The meaning is usually like bad or evil. For example, here if someone doing something wicked, really bad, a bad person. But in this sense, it's actually the opposite of the real meaning of wicked. It means great. For example, if somebody like a television program, they really enjoy it, it's one of their favorites, they may say, oh, the program is wicked. So I think it's originate with school children using opposite word just for fun. The third idiom is cool. The word has existed since 1960 in America. The straightforward meaning of cool is a little bit less than cold. For example, If there is something cold but is not freezing, so cool is the temperature. Cool can also be a little fashionable or trendy. For example, for apologize. Someone said to you, I'm sorry, I'm 5 minutes late. I do apologize. I hope I haven't been keeping you waiting. And you answer, oh no, it's cool. So that kind of use as well. The third idiom is brilliant. The meaning of brilliant literally means shining. If you have a diamond which is shining and reflecting the light, it's brilliant. But generally, in the more casual sense, if something's brilliant, for example, if you really like a television program, you can say that program is brilliant. Sometimes people use brilliant in a rather ordinary situation. For example, the bus is coming now. We've been waiting 10 minutes for the bus stop, and then you can say, oh, brilliant, the bus is coming. And the last is that funny. The word funny, something that make you laugh. But if it's that funny, that means very funny or really funny. But it's a strange one because that is not a nice word. So you think why does that make it stronger to put that funny? I don't know why. It's just the way the language has developed. It means nobody can change it. So that's just what it is. Okay, I think that's all from me and thank you.
Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Muhammad Rifki Wahidu and I'm from the class B. So in here, there are 3 points of slangs I can explain. And the first point is got it. The slang is very expressive and their meaning is implied by their sound. For example, I am got it. Does your sentence sound positive? Of course not. This is because being gathered means we feel disappointed or upset and sad because of something. For example, in a sentence is he's gathered that his startup wasn't successful, or I'm gathered about getting a bad score in math. The second point is peckish. Peckish means hungry, but has a slightly different meaning from the word peckish. Peckish means hungry, but not too hungry. For example, in a sentence, just by eating snake, it will me up. Or another sentence is, I need something to eat, maybe a snake, because I'm peckish. And the third point, or the last point, is 40 wings. What is meant by 40 wings here is sleeping for a short time, maybe around 20, 20 to 40 minutes, different from sleep, which is erratic. So 40 wings is a short little sleep. Okay, thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the time that has given to me. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nalianti from class B. So in this video, I want to explain next material. There are 3 points or idiom. So the first is blimey, is an interjection used to express surprise or disbelief. Another word for blimey is wow. An example of its use in sentence is blimey. I never expected to see you here. And blimey, look at the size of that fish. And the second is skint. Skint is classified as an informal sentence. Skint can also mean having no money or not having any money at all. An example sentence, I spent so much money to fix my computer. Now I am skint. And another sentence is, I can't go out tonight. I am skint. And the last is fancy that. Fancy that is that is generally used to express surprise or astonishment over an event or information that has just been discovered. An example of is use is "Guess what? I bumped into Sarah yesterday and she is getting married." And another example, "Oh, fancy that. I had no idea she was even dating someone." So, this is my material, and that's all from me. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We respect Mr. Lecturer for Teaching and Learning course, Mr. Ridwan SPD MPD. Before we start today's presentation, allow me as the moderator to introduce our group members. The first is Faryansha, the second is Muhammad Rifki Wahyudi, the third is Nelianti, the fourth is Nadia, and the last is Nisa Rahayu. Our presentation this time discuss about slang and informal words. Before getting into the material, I will explain a little about what is slang. Slang is a variety of seasonal languages spoken by certain social groups in informal situations which are usually called slang. Slang is usually used to communicate internally within a group or to build self-identity. So, to shorten the time, I invite the presenter to present the material. The next popular English slang among the people is knackered. Knackered means tired. The correct synonym for tired is probably the expression very tired, for more than one reason. Knackered comes from the past participle of knacker, a slang term meaning killed, as well as finished. The origin of the verb knacker is uncertain, but may be related to the older noun knacker. The word originally referred to the maker of harness or saddles, and later to buyers of animals that were no longer able to do farm work or their carcasses, as well, as well as to buyers of old buildings. Knacker is spoken on both sides of the Atlantic but is more common among English speakers. Example sentence is "I'm knackered because of exercise." The next slang is chill, a term meaning take it easy. It can also used as as a description of words to calm people who are angry, sometimes used to tell someone not to get too angry. Example, I think I chill relax for a while. I think that's all from me. Thank you. This is the presentation of our group. Thank you for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.